We are seeing more and more investors ill-prepared for the elongation of their liabilities because the persistent low interest rates are extending the value of their payments to their participants, and so we are persistently seeing investors worldwide underinvested, not overinvested, in long-term assets, and the best source of long-term assets are equities and many asset categories in the private area. And that's another area that's driving it. If you can forecast that we are going to have low interest rate for 1 or 2 or 3 more years, these liabilities just extend, and you're going to either have a mismatch between your liabilities or assets, or you're going to have to put that money to work in a longer dated asset. And that's what we're persistently seeing. And I think I said that at the end of the third quarter, that we're going to continue to see that rally. I think we are going to continue to see the market to be strong into 2021, probably not as strong as what we saw in the fourth quarter or the third quarter last year. But we can see light at the end of the tunnel. I believe by June, July, in many parts of the developed world, we have the possibilities of herd immunity. And when we have herd immunity through vaccinations, we are going to see the industries that are still struggling, the industries around the aggregation and congregation of human beings, such as culture, such as business conferences, sporting events, and importantly, restaurants, and importantly, travel. That's when you're going to start seeing most certainly by the fourth quarter, but maybe in the third quarter, a real extended economic rally in terms of the overall economies. And I think this is one of the things that the market's seeing. The markets, when they believe that we can get to those points, the market starts focusing on that, and that's why we've seen the rally in the fourth quarter with the knowledge about the vaccinations and how effective the vaccinations are. And we're getting closer to the potential herd immunity statistics that allow us to live more freely. Now, before that, obviously, we are seeing rising death rates. We're seeing rising infection rates. So we're going to have to balancing that out. I personally believe this first quarter is probably going to be weaker than we probably thought just a month ago because of the rising infection rates and because of the and the deaths associated with that. But at the same time, we can see government, especially our government now, truly focusing on the supply chain and distribution chain of getting the vaccinations to more and more people. And hopefully by May or June, the majority of our population can have that vaccination and will have herd immunity.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.